Hello everyone, and my name is Eula, and today we're gonna read Wayside School is Falling Down story, starting at chapter 5, another story about socks story, starting at this chapter, and then reading at the next chapter for today. Now I'm ready for read this one book with a lot of stories. Now here we go, and first we can read Wayside School is Falling Down, starting at chapter 5, another story about socks. Sherry brought a hobo to school for show and tell. They stood side by side at the front of the room. "This is Hobo," said Sherry. "I found him on the way to school." "Ooh, how neat," said Marcia. Hobo had a dirty hair and a scraggy beard. His shirt was covered with stains. His pants had a lot of colorful patches. His coat was too big for him, but he wasn't as big as Sherry's coat. Sherry was a little girl, but she wore the biggest coat in all of the Wayside School. The hobo wore old black shoes that also looked like they were too big for him, but they might have been because he wasn't wearing any socks. "Tell the class something about your hobo," said Mrs. Jules. "His name is Bob," said Sherry. "I heard him ask a lady for spare change. The lady told him to take a bath. I tried to give him a quarter, but he said he never took money from kids. He said he likes kids a lot. He said he was nice. He was once a kid himself. Does anybody have any questions they'd like to ask Hobo Bob?" said Mrs. Jules. All the children raised their hands. Hobo looked around the room. "Yes, you," he said, pointing Jason. "When the last time you took a bath?" asked Jason. "I never take baths," said Hobo. "Oh, wow," said Jason. "You're lucky." "What about a shower?" said Myron. "I just walk outside in the rain," said Hobo. "When it rains, I have to go inside," complained Myron. "Where do you live?" asked Joe. "All over," said Bob. "In the winter, I jump on the southbound train and ride until it's warm enough to jump off. The summer, I go north, where it's not too hot." "How come you're not wearing any socks?" said Liesel. "I don't believe any socks," said Bob. "Yes, the boy in the green shirt. You really kid at once," said Todd. "Yep," said Bob. "Did you get in trouble a lot?" asked Todd. "No, I never got in trouble," said Bob. Todd smiled and nodded his head. "Did you like to pull girls' pigtails?" said Paul. "Of course," said Bob. "Who doesn't?" "Did you like ice cream?" said Marcia. "I love it," said Bob. "What is your favorite subject?" said Jenny. "Spelling," said Hobo. "Spelling!" exclaimed Jenny. "I hate spelling." "I once came in the first place in the spelling bee out of the kids in my school," Bob said proudly. "Well, how come you became a hobo?" said Damien. "I mean, if you're such a good speller." "I'm not sure," said Bob. "When you grow up, you're supposed to turn into something. Some kids turn into dentists. Others turn back to presidents. I didn't turn into anything, so I became a hobo." "Did you ever try to get a job? Asked Calvin. I tried, said Bob, but nobody would hire me because I didn't wear socks. So why did you just wear socks? Said Eric Fry. I told you I don't believe in socks. Yes, the girl with a cute front teeth. Rondi lowered her hand. She was missing her two front teeth. What do you eat? She said. Milk and stew, said Bob. My friends and I collect scraps of food all day. And then we cook it up in the big pot and share it. It's always different, but very tasty. Why is it called a Magellan stew? Said Stappen. There was a once hobo named Magellan, said Bob. He made the first Magellan stew. What he's going to cook, said Todd. No, he's eaten by cannonballs. Yuck. Everyone said together except for Dina, who was very confused. She thought Bob and said he was eaten by cannonballs. Allison raised her hand. Can't you just wear socks even if you don't believe in them? She said. Socks, Bob shouted as loud as scared everybody. Is that all kids ever talk about? Socks, socks, socks. Everyone didn't wear any socks. Why should I? Who is Abert Easton? Said Eric Gobbins. Mrs. Jones answered that question. She said, Abel Easton was the smartest man who had ever lived. Was he also a hobo? Asked DJ. No, he was a great scientist. Oh, said Mrs. Jules. Why didn't Albert Einstein wear socks? Asked Joy. Because socks make you stupid, asked Bob. That's not true, said Mrs. Jules. Albert Einstein just too busy thinking about important things to remember to put on the socks. Maybe, said Bob, but I remember I told you I won the school spelling bee. Well, the day I won it, I forgot to wear socks. I think about it. Everyone thought about it. So, after I never wear socks again, said Bob. Mac raised his hand. Once I could only find one of my socks, he said. Man, I'll look everywhere for it. Under the bed, in the bathroom. You'll never guess where I finally found it. In the refrigerator, said Bob. Mac's mouth dropped open. How did he know? Bob shrugged. Where else? Everybody had a lot of questions for Hobo Bob, but Mrs. Jones had rang her cowbell. Show and tell us over, she announced. Let's all thank Bob. Thank you, Bob, everyone said together. You're welcome, he replied. Do you know the way out of a school? Said Sherry. I'm not sure, said Bob. I just go straight down with the stairs, said Sherry. Thank you, said Bob. But don't go into the basement, said Warren Sherry. I won't, said Bob. He shook Sherry's hand, then waved goodbye towards the class and hands at the door. Everybody waved back. Sherry returned to her seat. As everybody waved back, Sherry had returned to yes, yes. It was time for a weekly spelling test. Everyone take out a piece of paper and a pencil, said Mrs. Jules. The first word is... Wait a second, said Calvin. I'm not ready yet. Mrs. Jules waited while all the children took off their socks. Oh, now they are ready. Now they're all gonna fall out their socks. So let's see what happened for tomorrow in Wayside School with a lot of children. Now, did Did you have fun? You lost English contribute. Come back with some this book, but not this story because there might be a new chapter to read for tomorrow. And next chapter is pigtails. So maybe pull Liesel's pigtails. So it might be a really exciting story. Now please subscribe my YouTube and bye bye everyone.